I was listening in the back, and this truly is a family and friends event, and while honoring our winners today, and it was great to hear all the joyous laughter and everything. So we're about to begin. Good afternoon, and welcome to our 15th annual Top 10 Freshman Ceremony. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this year's honorees, and congratulations to you all. As scholars and leaders, you represent the qualities we hope to instill in all of our students at NEO. We are here today to highlight your efforts and celebrate your accomplishments. My name is Teresa Thompson, and I'm an academic advisor here on campus. I've had the pleasure to get to know our top 10 over the past few months, and I can honestly say that they are truly an amazing group of students. They consistently set high standards for themselves and consistently exceed expectations. On behalf of the staff and faculty of NEO, I want to let you know that we are all extremely proud of you. I would also like to take a moment to say a few thank yous. Thank you to the family and friends of our honorees. Success does not happen in a vacuum, and you are greatly appreciated. I'd also like to give a shout out to family and friends who may not have been able to attend this event, but are joining us via live stream. Thank you to our selection committee, Miss Debbie East. There she is. Miss Brenda Lucas. Is she here?
Here I am, Teresa.
Okay. And also Miss Amy McMain. Who had the daunting task of selecting this year's top 10 out of an incredible pool of applicants. Thank you to all of our presidential partners who make programs like this top 10 possible. Can I get those members, partners, to stand so we can recognize you? Oh, everybody up against the wall. I'd also like to thank Trey Dawson and Shelby Saul, as well as Aaron Smith, for putting this on. We truly couldn't have done this without their support. They're going to record and photograph this event, and Sodexo for providing our refreshments for the reception, and all of our staff and faculty for supporting this outstanding group of students. I'd like to now invite NEO's president, Dr. Kyle Stafford, to the stage to allow him to present his remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone, and what a great day. It's hard to believe it's February outside, and a little bit toasty in here as well, but glad that you all made the trip to celebrate this top 10 group here on the campus. We're very excited to recognize you all. I've had a great privilege to work with a lot of these students throughout their experiences here on campus. We know they're gifted in the classroom, but more importantly, they're contributing to society on campus as a whole, and so we appreciate the well-roundedness. We gathered here to celebrate this exceptional group of individuals, our top 10 freshmen. Each of you has shown remarkable dedication, resilience, and passion in your pursuit of excellence. As we recognize your achievements, I'm reminded of a quote by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And I believe these 10 people are people that are going to go out and not only do great things on campus throughout their time here, but in their next step. We know that you have the power to shape the future, not only for yourselves, but for the world around you. You've proven with hard work and perseverance, anything is truly possible. But let's be reminded that success is not merely measured by an accolade or an award. It's defined by how we impact and make an impact on others and make a difference in our world. And so as you continue here at NEO and beyond, I know that you'll never lose sight of the values of compassion, empathy, and integrity as you move on. You are truly the future leaders of this country, this state, and we know that you're going to be the change makers of tomorrow as well. Let your actions speak louder than your words, and let your dreams propel you forward. even in the face of adversity. And so we're glad that you all are here. We know that you have a ton of supporters, and I would just like to point out all of the faculty and staff from NEO. Please stand, and let's thank the folks that are helping you through this journey. I know it's not about them today, but without them, you wouldn't be here today on the front because we truly believe our best asset at NEO is our faculty and staff, that these walls are here created, but what takes place within these walls is very important. And so we're very excited to celebrate the day today with you and a family and guests. Welcome to campus, and we know that this won't be your last visit this spring semester. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Stafford, for those inspiring words. I would now like to invite Natalie Noel, one of this year's top 10 honorees, to the stage to introduce this year's keynote speaker, Ryan Orcutt.
Ryan Orcutt is the Executive Director of Development for NEO A&M College and originally from Miami, Oklahoma. Ryan has served as Director of Global Leaders and Student Engagement at Missouri Southern State University. Before his stint at MSSU, Ryan spent 10 years in the Student Success Center at NEO and worked directly with the Top 10 program. Ryan is a graduate of NEO and Evangel University, where he studied and received degrees in music and multicultural studies. While teaching abroad, Ryan completed graduate studies at Korea Nazarene University and Korean University in International Development. He obtained his Master's of Education in Educational Leadership and Curriculum Development from Southern New Hampshire University. He has served as a presenter and moderator for the National Symposium on Student Retention, 20th Annual Tar Creek National Conference, and Southwest Association of Student Assistance Programs. Ryan is actively involved in his community and has served in a number of leadership roles, including Miami City Council, Downtown Redevelopment Authority Chairman, Bright Futures Board of Directors, Miami Arts and Humanities Council, Friends of the Coleman Board, and Ottawa County United Way Board of Directors.
Well, thank you, Natalie, for that kind introduction. I didn't expect all of that, so I appreciate it. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Good, good. I'm excited to be here with you. This is an opportunity for you all, but also for me. This is exciting to celebrate this moment with you guys. Before we get started, I'd be remiss without saying thank you to several individuals and organizations or groups on campus. Of course, our NEO administration, Dr. Kyle Stafford, our president, our presidential partners, as well as our NEO A&M Foundation. So without their support, events and organizations or these type of honors would not be able to take place, so we're very appreciative for their support. So this is year 15, and you guys are the 15th cohort, which is really exciting. So I've never been a top 10 freshman, so I don't know what that feels like, but I do know what it takes, and I was involved with it early on during its inception, and so congratulations to you guys is in order today. So really, there are 1,000 things that I would like to say to you guys today. However, we don't have time for that, right? So I'm going to limit it to 1,000 words. No joke, 1,000 words. Actually, 1,024 words to be honest. I checked it in word count last night, so we're going to be good to go for today. So of course, I should start with a congratulations again. You guys are deserving of this moment. You've put in all the effort, the hard work from day one, whatever that was, of kindergarten, elementary, to now. You guys have made conscious decisions to be successful and put yourselves on a path to success, and furthermore, your trajectory of success. So you all have heard the term hitman or hitwoman, right? Hitman? That's not what anybody is in here, I'm assuming. But you'll hear me reference today, you'll hear me reference and go interchangeably between top 10 and hit 10, okay? And when I say hit 10, I mean HIT. It's an acronym, Dr. Stafford. Anyways, hit, hardworking, intelligent, and talented. And that's who you guys are. You're putting in the hard work, you're using your gifts and talents to get you to where you are today. And so, again, congratulations. Before I really get into what I'm going to talk about today, I have one more thing to remind you guys. Whatever happens after this today, whatever happens, several months down the road after graduation or after your 4-year graduation or whatever's next on your path as far as career goes, I want you to know that your story is our story. And so we are extremely proud of you for the accomplishments that you've made up to this point, and we hope that you will share that with us in the future so we can share in your future accomplishments to come. So as I actually begin my speech, it sounds weird saying a speech. I don't want to be preachy to you all, but to begin, I'm going to use a quote from George Eliot. The strongest principle of growth lies in the human choice, and you'll hear this reoccurring throughout what I'm going to be speaking on today. So George Eliot, the strongest principle of growth lies in the human choice. It has been said that every adult makes around 35,000 choices in a day. Yes, you heard that right, 35,000 choices. I Googled it. So take it for what you will, but I know that we make a lot of choices throughout the day, right? We make a lot of choices throughout our day, throughout our life. So last night when I was thinking about, 35,000 choices in a day, what does that look like in a week? What does that look like in a month? What does that look like in a year? So I did my math, and nobody get out your phones or calculators because that was not my strong suit, and you'll hear about what my major was later. So 35,000 choices in a day, 245,000 choices in a week, 980,000 choices in a month, and 89,425,000 choices in a year. Many of these choices, unconscious or automated, are based on habits formed over your entire life. Of course, these range from the most simple task of the color of socks that we choose in the morning to those choices that will forever change the trajectory of our lives. Understand that choices change nothing, or choices can change everything. The strongest principle of growth lies in human choice. This means you have 35,000 times a day to decide to grow as an individual and make your future better than your past. And as I see each of you sitting here today in front of me, I know that you have made the conscious choices to enhance your lives through being a part of the NEO community and attending college. So now a little bit about me. You heard some stuff there, which is all great. That's like the great things about me, but there are other things too, okay? So now a brief bit about me. As you heard earlier, I am from Miami, Oklahoma, and I graduated from NEO. The truth is, NEO was not my first choice. Dun, 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 right? My choice was to go play soccer at a D2 and major in business. However, after a few curveballs life threw my way, along with a torn ACL during my senior year of high school, soccer was no longer an option, and I ended up staying in Miami and attending NEO. Not as a business major, but as a music major. Not my choice. However, along the way, I became immersed in campus life, got involved with activities, joined organizations, and developed relationships across campus with peers and professors who became friends and mentors. NEO soon became the place where I chose to grow and the place that equipped me with the skills needed for my future decisions and choices. Not only did NEO become the choice, but at that time, I felt that NEO had chosen me truly. From the relations I built with the faculty, my advisor, the friends that I established here, those that supported me financially through college. So whether NEO was your first choice, or maybe not a choice at all, you hit men and women, you hit 10. You ultimately chose to be a part of the Norse tradition by becoming an engaged student on this campus. One of the long-standing phrases here at NEO is, "Neither the timid nor the weak shall inherit the Norse tradition." You have chosen to grow and have done it well as a Norseman. Where you are now in your academic career is not by chance, but by the choices you have made. You have worked tirelessly and overcome hardships, hurdles, and a lot of homework, right? Okay. So again, I quote, "The strongest principle of growth lies in human choice." So what's next for you? In a few short months, you will walk across a stage where Dr. Stafford, clad in academic regalia, will extend a hand and diploma marking the movement forward and transition from student to graduate, a testament of your conscious choice and efforts towards a trajectory of success. You will move forward after entering NEO, furthering your academics or entering into a career, all while continuing continuing those 35,000 daily choices that we'll make. As the continuum of choices fall into place and you settle into your future, I hope you know that NEO will choose to continue to celebrate you as you become a part of the legacy of NEO with this hit 10 of 24, right? Top 10, hit 10 of 24. As stated earlier, your story is our story and our story is your story. Your choices made after NEO matter to you, to us in this room, and to NEO. So in conclusion, the strongest principle of growth lies in human choice. Over the course of their freshman year and up to this point, the NEO campus has witnessed the levels of intelligence, engagement, and true qualities of leadership, both on and off campus, of these hit 10. To the parents, family members, guardians who are here today and those watching at a distance, thank you for making the conscious choice of planting the seed of excellence in each and every one of them, and for choosing to entrust NEO with cultivating that excellence. To you all, you top 10, you hit 10, you hardworking, intelligent, talented individuals, choose to take every opportunity you have been given and will be gifted with during your college experience to grow into the best possible version of yourself. Always choose grace, gratitude, and understand any endeavor you encounter. Always choose grace, gratitude, and understanding in any endeavor you encounter. Remember this moment as you sit here surrounded by a room full of individuals who have chosen to invest in you to ensure your future is bright. And I would like you to just look back. These people have invested in you, whatever capacity, and I want you to remember them as they remember you. Lastly, choose to lean in and learn from those who came before you. Engage with them, share advice, and grow together. It is my hope, and when I say this, I really, really, truly, sincerely mean it. It is my hope that one day you will be seated here again, not so much as a student, but as a graduate of NEO, a leader in your field, in your community, and seeing students very much like you are now choosing to pursue their own goals of greatness through your supportive programs like the NEO Top 10 Freshmen. You see, I was you, and many in this room were you too, all part of the Norse tradition and choosing to perpetuate paths of success for future generations. Please remember, your story is our story, and continue to choose to always be a hit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ryan, for those encouraging words. I would now like to invite Dr. Stafford and our Coordinator of Institutional Research, Ms. Rachel Lloyd, to the stage for the presentation of the top 10 medallions and certificates. As they make their way to the stage, I would like to take a moment to let you know how these students became top 10 honorees. In order to even be eligible to apply, they had to complete a minimum of 24 credit hours with a GPA of 3.25 or higher. Once they met those requirements, they went through an intensive application and review process, which included an initial application, transcript submission, receipt of multiple letters of recommendation, and participation in leadership-focused e-course. We had an incredible applicant pool this year, and all the applicants should be proud of their achievements. The students who were selected as honorees were those who truly embodied dedication to academics and leadership. J.C. Beach. J.C. is an early childhood education and psychology double major from Catoosa, Oklahoma. She was on the 2023 Dean's Honor Roll, is president of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and captain of the NEO Lady Norse soccer team. J.C. was voted team captain because of her work ethic and character on and off the field. She has drive and purpose, and I'm quite thankful for her each day because of those qualities. And this is a quote from Lisa Bell, NEO women's soccer coach and instructor.
Thank you guys for being here. I wrote a speech. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is JC Beach, and I'm a sophomore from Catoosa, Oklahoma. As of last semester, I decided to pursue an associate's in early childhood education as well as psychology. I am also the captain of the Lady North soccer team alongside one of my closest friends, Jayla Lucas. Sorry, lost my spot. As well as president of Phi Theta Kappa. Making the commitment to NEO was probably the first decision I made by myself to benefit my future. I felt very welcomed and loved by my team, Coach Bell, and Coach K. Although my freshman year wasn't the season we wanted, I was blessed to be a part of the Lady North soccer team and will forever be grateful to my teammates and coaches and the memories that I have made playing soccer here. I would like to thank my teachers and administrators and staff that have greeted me with helpful and loving arms. Without these amazing people, NEO would not be as diverse and accepting as it is now. I could not imagine my first 2 years of college at any other institution. Although my transition from home wasn't as easy as I expected it to be, my friends and family have been by my side through every long night, early morning run, every injury or struggle I have had. I wanted to say thank you to my amazing family for pushing me through the hard times. My mother has been the shoulder to cry on and my listening ear to my concerns and accomplishments I have dealt with. My little brother Aiden has been such a big motivating factor in my life and has stood by my side through problems only we have to deal with. My grandma Muzz instilled such a strong passion for school inside of me from a young age. My grandpa provided the competitive grit that most of you see on the soccer field. My godmother Jenna has been such a loud voice of reason and positivity. My Sid, who could not be here today, knew just when I needed a Joplin day or an exclusive performance of The Greatest Showman in our dorm room. My best friend Jessica has been by my side since we were little girls dreaming about the life we live now and is 100% the greatest non-biological sister I have ever had. I would also like to say a very overdue thank you to the second family that I'm very blessed to be a part of. Now, Miss Jayla Lucas. She has been my backbone during my time here at NEO, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt I would not be at NEO if Jayla had not been here to wake me up late for lab or beat me in horse. I also need to say thank you to the people that have helped me become the person I am as far as growing up with such amazing role models. Once again, lost my place. Role models all around me. My time here at NEO is an experience that only God can be responsible for. Above all, I would like to give God thanks for granting me this exciting and joyful life I am lucky enough to live. Without God, I wouldn't be able to consider myself the luckiest girl in the world because of my friends, family, teammates, coaches, administrators, professors, and any other person I still owe a thank you to. Once a Norseman, always a Norseman.
Juliana Irby is a pre-veterinary science major from Altoona, Kansas. She was on the 2023 President's Honor Roll, is a vice president of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and is an Ag Ambassador. Juliana set a high precedent for herself during her freshman year and has continued meeting that standard this fall. She is a motivated young woman who excels as a student and would serve as an outstanding representative of NEO. And that's from Keely Adams, NEO psychology instructor. Juliana is competing at the Fort Worth Stock Show, and so with the horse judging team, and she is not able to be here with us. However, she did wish to thank those that helped her on this journey.
I was so excited and honored to find out that I had been chosen to be one of the top 10 freshmen of NEO. Knowing the students, I am an esteemed company. NEO has been a great place to begin my college career, and I'm confident that my time here will make my transition from a JUCO to a university effortless. The knowledge that I have gained here and the experiences I have been fortunate enough to be a part of will serve me for the rest of my life. I would like to thank my parents, Emily Vale Keller and Tom B. Erb, for supporting me throughout my life and school journey. I would also like to thank a few faculty members that have helped me thrive during my time at NEO. Thank you to Ms. Robinson, Mrs. Adams, and Mary Booth for writing exceptional letters of recommendation so that I could be considered for this honor. Thank you to Kevin Poole for giving me the opportunity to judge along with my friends at the National Reining Cowhorse Competition, which is why I could not be with you today. Thank you to Mama Vic for all the laughs, school, and life guidance throughout the year. And lastly, thank you to all my friends back home and here at school that have given me so many memories to cherish. I will never forget my time here at NEO.
Taylor Fent. Taylor is an agriculture animal science major from Wyandotte, Oklahoma. She was on the 2023 President's Honor Roll, is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and is an honors scholar. Taylor is a very responsible student and strives to maintain excellence in each of her endeavors. She has been a true asset in the classroom and to the student body at NEO, and is considered a shining example and inspiration of student success. From Vanessa Rhodes, NEO speech instructor and success coach.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. I am honored and humbled to accept this award. As a third-generation Norseman, this means a lot to me. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time here at NEO and the opportunities to be involved and make connections with people across campus. A special thanks to the Ag Department for providing me with a family and preparing me with the knowledge and skills for my future. Also, a big thanks to my parents, along with my close family and friends, for always supporting me in everything I do. Thank you.
Natalie Noel. Natalie is an art and design major from Wyandotte, Oklahoma. She was on the 2023 President's Honor Roll and is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, Student Support Services, NEO Band, NEO Choir, and Chamber Singers. I'm sorry, that was weird. Singers. Natalie helps start a lot of our in-class discussions and creates a space for others in our design class to feel comfortable talking and participating as well. Overall, Natalie is a great student and a joy to have in our class. Amanda Rennick, NEO graphic design instructor.
I'm grateful to have been chosen, and I'm very appreciative to all of my professors and mentors who have helped me on my journey here at NEO. I especially want to shout out Dr. Birdsong, my advisor, Miss Donnie Long, Dr. Taylor, and Mr. Compton. I want to thank my sisters and my little cousins for being my friends and my biggest cheerleaders, my grandparents and my aunt for always being on my side, my mom for teaching me the importance of education. Jennifer, my mom, excelled here at NEO while taking care of baby me, and then at Pitt State while taking care of little toddler me and my little sister Emily. She fought through many hardships for my sisters and I, and making my mom proud is one of my biggest motivations. I also need to thank my friends for playing Fortnite with me, even though I'm terrible at the game. Thank you, Colton. And most of all, I want to recognize my partner, Joseph Zane. He's been by my side since 5th grade. He's been my rock for many years, and without him, I wouldn't be here. He compliments my essays, admires my music and art, and he explains things like math and Fortnite to me. Zane, you always have and always will be the one who comforts and strengthens me. Thank you so much for helping me get here. I also want to point out that there's 3 of us who are in band here as the top 10 freshmen, and I want everybody to recognize how important that shows that music and art are. Thank you to everybody who's in band and choir that showed up here for me, and that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Faith Poland. Faith is a physical therapy assistant major from Girard, Kansas. She was on the 2023 Honor Roll, is a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and is the PTA Club Treasurer. Faith is a driven young woman who cares greatly about her education and future success. She is highly active in NEO's activities and is always supporting of her classmates and friends. Keely Adams, NEO psychology instructor.
afternoon. My name is Faith Pullen. I'm currently a sophomore here at NEO pursuing a physical therapist assistant degree. I want to start off by saying thank you to the individuals who worked so hard to make this happen. Thank you for hearing a very shortened version of our lives and seeing the value in our hard work. I've always been one to strive to be the best version of myself and have been taught that if I want something, I have to work hard for it. I believe that achieving that is not only from self-motivation, but also the people that are behind you supporting your life every step of the way, good or bad. Thankfully, God has blessed me with one of the best families and support systems I could have ever asked for. When I have something big coming up, I can always expect two different texts. It's always a sappy text of encouragement from my mom or a motivational speech written by Michael Jordan from my dad. Even though not today. Sorry, Dad. Although I may have thought it was silly, I will never forget the lessons that it taught and the encouragement that it brought to me in my biggest times of need. My time here at college has been a blast, and I'm thankful for the friendships that I've made along the way. Being on this journey of stepping out and finding out who I want to be is made a bit easier with the immense amount of support from the faculty here. This community will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you for having me and seeing potential in each student that steps foot onto this campus. Thank you.
Haley Runner. Haley is a medical laboratory technician major from Bristow, Oklahoma. She was on the 2023 President's Honor Roll and is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, Student Support Services, and MLT Club. Haley is a model student. She is a genuine person with a positive outlook. And that is from Mitzi Miller, NEO Medical Lab Tech Program Director and Instructor.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to thank my family and my friends, especially my parents. They've always pushed me to do better and do more. As a first-generation college student, they've always been there for me. They've shown up to every school, soccer, and dance event throughout my life, no matter how far away it is. Next, I would like to thank the MLT staff for helping me through these past 2 years and always helping with classwork and any questions I've had. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the Student Support Service staff. Even though I was unable to attend very many of their events, the ones I was able to make, they always welcomed me with open arms. These people are some of the sweetest group of people you will ever meet, and they really know how to brighten someone's day, make everyone in the room laugh, and give encouragement to anyone that needs it. Of course, I'd like to thank the rest of the staff here at NEO. NEO is such a wonderful campus, and every staff member I've ever been around is such a joy to be around. This award is such an honor, and I am so thankful to be a recipient. And congratulations to the rest of the recipients. Thank you.
Lexi Santiago. Lexi is a business administration and general studies double major from Miami, Oklahoma. She was on the 2023 President's Honor Roll as a vice president of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, is a member of Student Support Services, and is an honors scholar. It is a privilege to have students like Lexi on this campus. I endorse Lexi Santiago for this award with no hesitation and my absolute support. From Dr. Jeff Birdsong, NEO Liberal Arts Department Chair, Social Science Instructor.
Hello. I'd like to start by thanking everyone who came to support me. I wouldn't be up here today without the support of so many wonderful people in my life. To my mom, boyfriend, friends, advisors, teachers, and amazing coworkers, thank you for always believing in me and encouraging me to follow my passions. In accepting this award, I'm inspired to strive for excellence, get out of my comfort zone, and make a positive impact on those around me. To those who dream of pursuing their goals, I strongly encourage you to keep on trying and never give up, to stay true to yourself, and to embrace every opportunity you're given. In closing, I'd like to express my gratitude once again to everyone who has been a part of my academic accomplishments. I'm truly honored to accept this award tonight, so thank you, NEO, for this incredible recognition.
Jordan 6. Jordan is a pre-engineering major from Washington, Oklahoma. He was on the 2023 President's Honor Roll, is a vice president of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and NEO Band, and is an honors scholar. In Calculus 2 and 3, Jordan quietly became a leader in the classroom by excelling on exams and contributing with engaging discussions about deep, difficult concepts that enhance the course for everyone around him. Jordan is a responsible, ethical student that will excel at the next level of higher education and in life. Steve Dixon, NEO Math and Science Department Chair and Instructor.
All I'm going to do today is thank those who have helped me while at NEO, because we all know it takes a village. First of all, I would like to thank my parents, family, and all of my mentors, teachers, and friends from my hometown of Washington for laying a foundation strong enough for me to succeed here at NEO. Secondly, I would like to thank all of the staff here at NEO that have taught me or I have worked with through the organizations I am a part of for their dedication to education and the success of students. Lastly, I would like to thank the one who blessed me with the opportunity to be up here today, God. All of the glory of this accomplishment is to him because he is my strength. Thank you everyone for coming, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Jamie Wolf. Jamie is a natural science major from Smithville, Texas. She is a Gold Retention Award recipient, a member of Student Support Services and Journey to Success, and a mom of 3. Will her 3 kids stand up or at least wave? Can you wave? Jamie is an exemplary student excelling in all she does. She is a non-traditional student and is doing all of this while raising 3 kids on her own. I cannot do what she does, and she does it with class. Erin Kellogg, NEO Math Instructor.
Thank you. I'm very honored to receive this award today. And I'm sorry if I start to tear up. Coming into NEO, all of my expectations of what I was going to do and be involved in have been exceeded. And I'm very thankful for this institution and for all of its staff members. First, I would also like to thank God, because without him, I would not be standing here today. So I thank him for every opportunity he's placed in my path, for everything he's taken from me, and for this journey leading me to my purpose. Next, I want to thank my 3 kids, because they've also sacrificed for me to be here. So, Jason, Jayfrey, Jasara, thank you so much for being the amazing, smart, and understanding little people that you are. You're amazing, and all of this is for you. I would also like to thank my family, my mom, my grandmother, for always being there in any time that, I need a little help to get to class. I would like to thank Mary Jordan, who is the head of the Journey to Success program.